In this tutorial aimed at complete beginners, I will show you how to edit a sequence of video clips using DaVinci Resolve version 17. Other tutorials can be found in my playlists. When you first open up DaVinci Resolve, you'll get a panel that looks a bit like this, and you get this here, which is an untitled project sort of tab. Now you can go straight ahead and open up the editor using this, or you can select new project and give your project a title, which is handy if you want to save your projects. So I'm just going to call this, I don't know, give it a title, call it what you want, and then select create, and this will open up this clip editor, or rather this editor where you can cut clips. And I use it quite a lot, but probably the better way is to go into something down here called edit. Now you've got this bin here, it will say no clips in media pool. What I always do nearly with every video editor that's worth its weight in money, or in this instance is free, I always have my videos selected first of all. Just reduce the folder in size, just drag these videos into this bin here. But what will come up, because DaVinci Resolve, the default frame rate setting is, certainly on mine, 24 frames per second. So if I select don't change, when I come to render the video, these videos which are at 25 frames a second will be rendered at 24 frames a second. However, if I select change, the videos will come in, and when I render, they will render out at 25 frames a second. For some reason or another, they always come in as black first of all in this. I don't know why, but anyway, doesn't matter. And I'll just reduce this in size. Now you can preview your videos by just dragging your marker over the thumbnail. I'm going to just double click the first one I want to edit, and it's already in this bin anyway. And let's go back to the beginning, and for some reason it always starts off black, these clips, I don't know why, but anyway, I'll play this video and stop it here. Now you should see some buttons that say mark in and mark out. So if I mark this in, the video will start from this point here. Now if I play this video, I can stop it at this point, say here, maybe go back a bit, and this time I'm going to select mark out. And with your pointer over this monitor here, just hold your left mouse button down and drag your video so it snaps up to the start. Now the reason I use this way of editing rather than cutting clips, I'll show you in this one here. I'm going to double click this one, and if I drag this back to say just where this guy here on the left's disappearing, and I mark it in, you can either play your video or use this timeline marker here. I'll drag this to say this point here, and then use this mark out button. Again, I'll drag this clip in, but I'm going to place it so that it's in the track above. So at present we're about here. Now if I wanted to, I'll just slide this up a bit, I could drag this out, and as you can see on the right, if I snap this back and then go to, whereas before I removed this bloke by marking out here somewhere, he is now in frame. So Rather than cutting, I always tend to use this version, mark in, mark out, because you can adjust rather than if you cut your clip, you've got to go back to beginning and start again. Anyway, let's do another couple of clips. Let's do this one, and I want to, I don't know, start here. Like I said, you can play your video as well, or mark this one in, slap this along here and mark it out again. I'll bring it this time into track 1, do this one. So this is where it does come in handy. If you've got long clips, you can, there's a bit of this, yep, just there, bit of camera shake, mark this one in, drag it to this point here, say, mark it out, whack it into this timeline on track 2, go back to the beginning and just play your video with this monitor, pressing the play button. Make sure you're happy. And I know this is going to work, I've done it so many times. So now to export your video, the quickest way until you get used to working in Resolve is actually just come down to cut, so it's to the left of edit, and you'll see a tab up here which says quick export. Select this. Now you can set up your video for YouTube and whatnot. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave this as it is because this is just a quick tutorial. Once you get used to using Resolve, which incidentally in my opinion is probably the best free video editor out there, once you get used to it, you can change your settings up here under file, but for now I'm just going to render this as it is. So I'm going to select export, select somewhere to save my video. So for speed I'll select desktop because I'm lazy, give it a title, it is what it is, it's trains, and then select save, and this render export bar will go across here. You'll have to wait till it finishes. Once it's finished rendering, hopefully you should have a video that plays back and has been edited successfully. Hopefully that's helped someone. Thank you for watching. Cheers.